Welcome back to the D8 Perpetual Crapsee Tournament table. It's Thursday. This is day 8. We have done so much so far. I'm glad to have you here. We got a lot going on. I've changed the layout one more time. Try to make it less ADHD, if you will. We'll see it when we go to the other table. But this is what we're here for. We're here for the man, Chiro Mucci, also known as Mid-Mo-Yo. He was a good friend of ours, a great player of craps in the craps community. He lived in the middle of Missouri, which is why he called his channel Mid-Mo-Yo. He also loved throwing yos. So what a great guy. Unfortunately, he passed away last year in August. We're actually coming up on the 1-year anniversary in just a few weeks, sadly, of that passing. But immediately after that passing, a college fund was set up for his daughter Layla, and we have the honor and privilege of, during this season 4 of the D8 Perpetual table, to not do it with swag or not do it with prizes, but actually honor Mid-Mo-Yo and his family with the Layla Education Fund. And that is what we are sponsoring this season. It's a great cause. It's great for the family. It makes us all feel so good to help out because we want to help out in any which way we can. What a beautiful family it was. Mid-Mo-Yo, we're going to miss you. Love you, man. All right. The link to the UGift profile page of the Layla Education Fund is pinned to the chat. It was also put into the chat by Duracell8, which I might remind everybody, Duracell 8 D8 Perpetual table. It is day 8, and I have something special for him right here. Here we go, day 8.
Got room for one more.
Now we're talking.
That's right. It is day 8 of the D8 Perpetual table. Day 8 of 10. We have 3 sessions to go. We may have a final one. I'm not sure. We are trying to reach 720 rolls. And I wanted to actually show you Crapsee. I was on mute on this page. On this particular page, I was on mute. So everything I just talked about, nobody heard. So I'm just going to go back to this page. I'm a fool, you know? Here I am. I set up a new Crapsee page so we could look at everybody and look at the Crapsee, and I didn't even unmute myself during that. I'm going to be doing a lot of a talking. More chin, less spin. I don't know. Just in the beginning. Let's get some hydration. We got a long way to go here. All right. Basically, what I said while I had the Crapsee screen up was we were throwing basically the pyramid. You can't avoid it. The big red just comes as much as it wants, but it's coming during the season 4 of D8 table. Excuse me. 94 times, about 30 times more than any other number. It's really scary. So we're going to try to avoid that a little bit more than we have been. But we are throwing a lot more horns than we're supposed to. I apologize. I got a tickle in my throat. All right. Audio's good now. I appreciate y'all. Hopefully you did see, I don't know if you saw your, yeah, I think you saw your, let me know if you didn't see the hellos from everybody. Welcome, Dr. No. Welcome, Blue Jay Way. Appreciate it. All right. While we're on this screen, let me go over to the table because I want to show you one of the things that we've been doing all season, and I'm sure you can hear me. We have been counting every single yo thrown during season 4 of the D8 Perpetual table. This is how it's been mapped out for the last 7 days. 3 chips. We threw 3 yos on day 1, 6 on day 2, 7 on day 3, 3 on day 4, 4 on day 5, 3 on day 6, and just last day, day 7, we threw 6 more yos. Now, I want to clarify because I did put it in Discord. I originally thought we only threw 5 yos on day 3. I went back to the video. I looked through all the videos, all 7 of them, and I found out that I actually threw 7 yos on day 3. So instead of 30 total, we have thrown 32 total yos during the D8 Perpetual table. And we're looking to add on to that tonight. So every time we will show what we were doing, and then we will count them up. We have a big old stack here. We're going to move it over like we normally do as tradition over to the mid-milio chip, right next to the mid-milio chip and the dice that he and his wife Crystal painted together, right next to the 10. We are ready. Let's go over to the other table. Dr. Noah, thank you. I guess I was a horny shooter, yeah. All right. The one other thing you'll notice is we got some feedback in day 7 from a certain Eastern Shore person, not named Jeff. You may all know him as Mr. Clay Hall. He had made a comment that the table looked awfully busy, and I'm trying to make it look less busy. So as you can see, I have moved the ATS over here to the left off the layout, and I will be putting the chips for the ATS over on the left, and I will probably put what I'm betting for it right here up top, out of the way, so that you have a free and clear section of the come section and the field section and no more clutter. How's that sound? Does that sound all right to everybody? All right, I think we're ready to roll. So I've given myself, I think, 1, 2, I've given myself a $3,000 bankroll, and I'm going to try to go heavy up front because if we were to go back to the Crapsee table for a second, and I know you can't see it up top, but our SRR is 5.45 and our SOR is 5.59. What does that information tell you? It tells you I need to be out of the hand early, within 4 rolls pretty much. That's important. I love the comment from Blue Jay Way. Let's put that up before we start putting our action down. Thank you, Kevin. Love that. All right. What do you say we get started, huh? We've been jibber jabbering for a while now. All right, let's get some action on the table. Starting out with my usual, always 20 on the pass. Here's my new bonus section. 555 up top. And a quarter whirl. And I'm all set. Hopefully you are too. Yeah, I just want to make a real quick comment. Duracell, we don't know everybody. Some people have elected not to be known for their donation. I know who they are, but they will. I will be donating on their behalf tomorrow, including yours. So, yeah, awesome, great. Thank you so much. All right, let's get this spinning. We have 21 people in Crapsee. You guys are awesome. Here we go, first throw. And we have a come out 7. Maybe that's a good sign. Let it get into the roll tracker. 5-2. Frontline winner. Happens often at casinos. All right, it's a push on the whirl. We're going to win 20 on the pass line, but I got 15 up on the ATS, so we're going to win a nickel. This time I'm going to, instead of putting it on the whirl, I'm going to increase my pass line to 25. Oh yes, thank you. Real quick, thank you, Duracell. I forgot to put that up. Let me show that right now. So for those of you that don't know, a lot of you do know because I've shown it a couple times. There are 4 ways to support my channel by itself. However, it's in the description of every D8 table video. But here are the 4 ways that you can donate to my channel. And the reason that I bring this up is because, again, the UGift site for donating to the Layla Education Fund is a direct link to the profile to the fund. You will have to put banking information in there, but it is 100% tax-free. However, if you're out of the house and you're not near a computer and you're usually on your phone, you can simply go to my channel, go to one of these different 4 ways, either PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, or Buy Me a Coffee, and you can donate there, and I will donate your money on your behalf at a designated time. This is a great way to do it, these 4 ways, as well as the UGift site, obviously, by itself, because those are straight 100% donations and they're tax-free. Just to let you know, if you decide to super chat me, please only super chat if you're super chatting for my entertainment value. Do not super chat for the Layla Fund because YouTube will get a part of that, 30% of that, and you don't want YouTube to get a donation to her education fund. But thank you, Duracell. Appreciate it. Let's go ahead and get rolling. This is the second roll of the night. I'm going to shut up now. Let's roll. And I didn't lock you out from Crapsee, but I caught myself. Aha. Here we go. And we have a 1-2 ace deuce craps. 3 craps. There go those horns again. Right now I'm throwing exactly what I'm throwing too much of collectively. All right, we have a 2-1-3. Mark it. We're going to lose the pass line. We're going to get 55 because it's 11 times the bet on the whirl. We have $25 whirl. That's 5 on the ace deuce. So 11 times the bet leaves the 25 by itself. We're going to press it to 30, put our pass line back, and we're going to rack a quarter. And I'm all set. All right, here we go. And we have a 5-3 easy 8. Kind of fitting. It's not a 6-2 Duracell 8, but it's kind of fitting that it's an 8. All right, 8's going to be the point. Mark it. All right, I told you we're going heavy up front. We're going for 2 hits. Just to let you know, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that 580 across? Here we go. We have 23 in Crapsee now. 23 in me. There's another 3 craps, ace deuce. Not what we're looking for. We already have it marked. No changes for me. Let's go over to Crapsee. We have 24 now playing. Get your bets in. We're looking for 2 hits. We have a 5-3-8 hit the point. We'll consider that hit number 1, shall we? All right, puck is off. Win a quarter on the front. 120 on the odds. I'm going to go ahead and grab the hard ways. And we'll rack 200. Sometimes I feel like I have such fat fingers I just can't get the spacers to work with my hands. All right, this is the come out roll. We're going to take our pass line win, put it on the whirl bet, and that's all we're going to do right now. Here we go. We have another come out 7, 4-3. That's It's where we want them. It does ruin the bonus though. So we're going to win a quarter on the pass line. The world bet is a push. There's our ATS up top. We're going to press the whirl to 30 and rack a nickel. Always be collecting. ABC. ABC. Always be collecting. Here we go. There's a 5-4 J-Mac Big Daddy Hard 9. Nine's going to be the point. Mark it. Going to move that over to the 8. We'll do 100 behind the line. Duracell got it. I got to put that up because he got it, you know. You know what it takes to gamble like this? It takes brass balls. You know, there was a time where I actually knew that speech, Pat, pretty good. And we got jacked. Because why? Because I threw it too low. Someday I'm going to learn to stop throwing it low like that. It's going to be a 6-1, 7 ouch. All right, I'm going to go with confidence. I'm actually going to repay for everything out here. So there's 200 for that. There's 200 for that. There's 180. We'll lose the hard ways. So all the boxes are paid for. We're going to lose the odds and the pass line. And we're going to lose the ATS, but we're going to repay for them right now. There's the ATS. There's our 20 pass. And our quarter whirl. Yep, just like if you're not throwing right, you're being thrown. All right, here we go. All right, this is the come out roll. No more low throws, right? There's a 639. Might as well keep the chip right there. 9's going to be the point again. We got the soft 9, the Franks. We'll do 100 behind the line. We're looking for 2 hits. Duracell's pointing out we got 15 players in the green. Pretty cool. Pretty cool because it's day 8, you know. Here we go. And I think it's a 314. Can't quite see it. And it is Big Joe, Craps Master Journey. All right, that's going to win 100 for 2. Get 3 change. And we'll take it to 150. And I'm all set. Here we go. And there's a 415 that is hit number 2. And that's what we want it to be. We want to be out of the hand. Truck and Camper, 415. That's going to win 210. We're going to regress to 160 across minus the point. And we'll bring 600 blacks back to the rack. And about 150 in green. And let's pick up the hard ways. And we need to mark the 5. Here we go. Another 6-1, but we were regressed. We got our 2 hits. So never feel bad about that after a great regression. It does end the hand, unfortunately. I feel we're just getting started. Let's get some reds. There's the ATS, paid for. 20 on the pass. Quarter on the whirl, and I'm all set. Here we go, come out roll. There's a 5, 3, 8 again. 8 will be the point. Mark it. All right, we're looking for 2 hits. Here we go. Four-two easy 6. The lumber number. By the way, I didn't tell you, I moved my alligator wall down on the bottom of the screen, and I covered that gap, so no dice will ever go through that gap again. All right, mark it. We have 150 on it. It's going to win 175. We're going to press the 6 to 180. And we'll press the 10 to 200 and the 4 to 150. Reinvestment. Here we go. And there's an Old Bay bushel. Hard 10. Thank you. Beautiful. Playing the short game, guys. Playing the short game. But we're playing a little bit more aggressively. All right, we have 200 on it. That's going to win 400 for 10. We're now going to regress down to 160 across, minus the point. And we're bringing 1,000 in black back to the rack. And we'll bring them the hard ways. And I'm all set. Here we go. There's a 314 Big Joe. Crapsee Master Journey. Check his channel out. He goes live every morning, 9 a.m. Eastern. Also, Joe is building a table for Craps for the Cure from scratch. And he's pretty amazing at it. And he's put out some videos on it. Check it out. Mark it. We have 25 on it. We're going to lose the hard 4. It's going to win 50 for 1. We're going to press the 4 in the sister. It's not a red spider, Ed. I don't mean to scare you. It is actually a crab, a ceramic crab, that has been painted with the same crab pot as my chip by my sister-in-law, and the pips are all correct on the dice. So it's going to sit there on the hard way section for my viewing pleasure. And welcome, by the way. Thanks for stopping by, Ed. All right, here we go. And we have a 6-4 easy 10. Waylon's best friend down on the end. Mark it. We already have the 10 marked. So we're going to win 100 for 2. Going to bring our hard 10 or hard 4 back up, by the way. And we're going to take both the 4 and the 10 to 100. Yes, my sister-in-law does paint. We have a few of her paintings in our house. She's very good at it. Here we go. And we hit it off the, looks like we hit it off the bumper, but it's going to be a hard 6, double D-Gin. That red die rolled right down and went right underneath the tripod legs of the camera. All right, let's mark the 6. We already have it marked. We have 5 on the hard 6. That's going to win 45. We have 30 on the 6. That's going to win 35, or 45 and 35. We're going to go ahead and take the 6 to 90 and spread the love on the hard ways. And you should see it in the tracker in just a second. That was my fault. All right, here we go. Oh, that was right off of the 3rd row of the rubber. It's going to be a 314 Big Joe Craps Master Journey. We lucked out on the result on that one. That was a terrible throw. All right, we already have the 4 marked. That's going to win 200 for 5. We're going to collect on that one because we haven't collected it all yet. And we're going to lose the hard 4. We're just going to take it off of the 6 and 8 hard, move it over to the hard 4. You can really make $250K a year? Wow. I definitely stopped my day job. And we have a 5-3-8 hit the point. That's a wiener. All right, it's going to win. We're going to lose the hard 8, but it's going to win 20 on the pass, 120 on the odds, and we're going to boost up our hard ways to 15 each. And we'll rack the rest. And we'll bring up our world bet for 25 and we're all set for the come out roll. A little back and forth between Ed and Duracell about a video that you may already know about. If you know it, you know it. If you don't, you don't. Just check out Ed's Jiminy the Cricket. It was hilarious. It was tongue-in-cheek, but also informative and filled with bourbon. Probably Bullet. Here we go. This is the come out roll. And we have a 6-2 Duracell 8. 8 will be the point. That is the third time 8's been the point. All right, we'll move the puck right back where it was. Lose that. I'm actually going to collect the blacks because I'm building the bankroll. And we'll go back on the 4 and 10 since we've been hitting them. Back to 50 each. All right, here we go. And we have aces. Oh, just missed the come out by one roll. And just real quick, I'm going to go over to the Crapsee screen. I want you all to see, this is the table rules. I don't think I've ever showed them actually. So again, you all started with a $10,000 bankroll and then unlimited $1,000 rebuys. It's a 10 times odds table. You only pay the vig on the win, and then the rest is just standard. All right, I have no changes. I do need to mark the 2. And I'm all set. Let's go back to the regular table. And I didn't bring the dice in, but it was aces. Here we go. And we have our first of the night, a 6-5 mid-mo-yo. Chiro. Mark it. We're also going to mark the field with our first blue chip of the night. That gives us 33 yos for the season. And I'm all set. Here we go. And there it is, 4-3. I'm not going to lie, back-to-back horns made me skeptical of the next throw. Should have turned my bets off. All right, we had our hard ways up to 15. And we didn't even have odds on the 8, by the way. But we hit our first yo. All right. We definitely need some reds and greens. There's 300. There's 100. And there's 200 in green. 20 on the pass. There's our ATS up top. $25 whirl. And I'm all set for the come out. That was a 12 roller. And here's Glenn back talking already. Well, why didn't I? Well, hey, it is what it is. All right, here we go. Come out roll. And that's a come out 7. We are sure throwing a lot of those tonight. That's going to win me a nickel. 20 on the pass, 15 to the ATS, push on the whirl. We're going to press the whirl to 30. Here we go. There's another come out 7, 6-1. Like I say, if you like a good come out game, learn to play it. It's a fun little side piece to the boxes. All right, it's another push on the whirl. We're gonna get another nickel because 15 is gonna go to the ATS. And I'm gonna hop the reds, which I should have done last time. And I think I'm missing a come out. No, I haven't. I'm missing it in the tracker. The first one in the tracker should have been a 4-3. The second come out 7 is a 6-1. Now it matches Crapsee. Okay. Here we go. There's a 3-2-5 Justice Gin. 5 is going to be the point. First 5 of the night. Mark it. Again, we're looking for 2 hits. Gargoyle, you were here for 5 seconds. What do you care if I hop the reds? I'm only doing what I'm seeing. You're supposed to be betting what you're seeing, aren't you? Here we go. And there's our second 6-5 mid-mo-yo. Our second one of the night. Let's mark it. I'm not on it, but we're going to mark the field with our second blue chip of the night. And no changes for me. Welcome, Swerve. How you doing? Thank you for joining us. Here we go. We had 9 more people so far playing Crapsee tonight that haven't played, according to the statistics. It says 61 now have played actively in Crapsee. And you're not going to believe it. It was about to be a 6-3-9, and you literally saw it in slow motion that the 6 turned over to a 4, and it's going to be a 4-3 out. That was weird. Like, you could literally, you know how you can see things for a split second and it just looks drawn out, slow motion. All right, well. That's 650. There's 750 change. World bet. ATS. Pass line. All right, we're ready for the come out again. And I got to put that 4-3 in the roll tracker. Well, even if I'm winning or if I'm losing, I still think it's entertaining. And no, Swerve, I'm not going to blame you for coming in hot with a hello. Here we go. This is the come out roll. And there's a 5-3-8. Eight's going to be the point. We'll move the 150 over to the 5. Mark the 8. 100 behind the line, and we're looking for 2 hits. Here we go. And there's a 6-2 Duracell 8 buckshot hit the point. We will take that as hit number 1 on our 2 hits and down. All right, we're going to win 20 on the pass line. $120 on the odds. Rack the black. Pick up our hardways. Grab our world bet for 25. And I'm all set. Here we go. Come out roll. And we have a 4-2 easy 6. The lumber number for most, and the lumber bumper for Mr. G. 6-2 easy 8. I mean 6-2. 4-2 easy 6. Can't even talk. All right, we're gonna move this over to the 8. Grab 100 on the odds. And here we go. And we got a 4-2-6 buckshot back to back, 6 easy. All right, it's going to win another 20 on the pass. We're going to lose the hard 6. We'll just put that right back. We're going to win 120 on the odds. Rack that. Grab our quarter world bet, and we are good for the come out roll. We have achieved our 2 hits. So once we get a point, we will regress down to 160 or 320 across. And there's a 6-2 Duracell 8. In case you haven't noticed, we're hitting 6s and 8s. We already have it marked. I'm gonna get some greens for this black chip. Oops, black chip goes to the back. Do 100 behind the line on the 8. We'll go to 125 on the line for the 8. And we're all set. Here we go. There's a 415 truck and camper. Market. We have 25 on it. It's going to win 35. We're going to take it to 50. And we're just going to rack 10. Actually, it is a minimum field, or a $10 minimum table, so we're going to do a $10 field bet. Evening, Ida. Welcome. Thanks for joining. Good to see you. You may need to explain which one in the picture is you. I believe it's you in the black dress, but I'm not sure because I've never met you. Here we go. And there's a 3-2 Justice Gen 5. All right, we have 50 on it. It's going to lose in the field. It's going to win 70. I'm going to go ahead and take it to 100. And I'm going to press all the hard ways. Yes, we need yos. We've thrown 2 tonight so far, Ida. And I explained before you came in that I went back through all the videos, and in day 3 of the D8 Perpetual table, instead of 5, I actually threw 7 yos. So our total before tonight was 32 yos. Our total as of right now is 34. So because of that day 3, it brought the 3 days of what you were talking about, that you would be donating for $65 per above 5 yos, came to 3 days. And after this throw, I'll explain what Ida proposed for all the other Crapsee players. And there's a 415, back-to-back 5s. I didn't lock anybody out, but what are you going to do? I locked you out just now. All right, let me have that come up. 415, 415 in the roll tracker. So I just want to reiterate what Ida had proposed in day 7. Let me pay the 5 first. We have 100 on it. It's going to win 140. I'm going to collect the black chip on that one. But I'll press it to 125, and I'm going to do a $15 field bet. So what Ida proposed, and let me go over to this screen just real quick. So what Ida proposed was she had offered to donate $65 for every show in the D8 Perpetual Table season that we threw over 5 yos. So that actually happened in 3 of the shows during the season. She had also proposed that she was challenging everybody else to donate $56 per show where we threw under 5 yos. There were 1 or 2 shows where we actually threw 5, so that wouldn't count. It would be below. So 4 and below would be the below for the $56 donation per show. And that was a challenge put out by Ida. So thank you, Ida. Oh, one of them is your wife, is one of them your daughter. Okay. My bad. Thank you for clarifying, though. Very pretty pick. I just, here we go. This is where Jeff would say, I'm going to shut up and roll. There's a 628 Duracell 8 hit the point. And let me go over to the right screen. You probably missed that hitting the wall because I had the wrong screen up. Sorry. 6-2, easy 8. That's a no fielder. That's a no hard 8. It is going to win 20 on the pass, and it's going to win 150 on the odds because we bumped it up to 125. I think that was a good call. All right, we're going to bring back our hard 8, and we're going to increase our hardways to 15 each. We are on the come out. There's our world bet. And we're all set. Nice to meet you, Seth. Appreciate you all that you do in Crapsee and playing and joining us. Here we go. This is the come out roll. And there's a 5-3 easy 8. That's our 10th 8 of the night. And I'll probably get chastised by Ed for not betting it properly, but I was increasing the odds because it keeps being the point. That's the problem. All right, I'm going to go 180 on the odds. Actually, not 180. I'm going to go 150 on the odds. And here we go. Man, I'm breaking in these new shoes, and they do not feel good at the moment. But they look better with what I'm wearing. So, you know, fashion, comfort. Here we go. Whoa. I don't know what the hell I just did, but that's going to be a PSO. They actually hit above the diamonds, and then I think they hit off the diamond, the top row of diamonds, and it's going to be a 4-3-7. That was completely lack of focus right there. Well, not really. That wasn't really lack of focus. That was what the hell is with your arm strength, jackass? So that's how we lost that. But I think we hit 3 points on that shooter, if I'm not mistaken. Let me put it in the roll tracker. That was 11 roller. But we hit 3 points and repeater on the 5. So I think we made money. Just not as much as we'd like to. Again, we had our hardways up to 15 each, just haven't hit one yet. There's our ATS. There's our world bet. We're going to do 35 on the world. And I'm all set for the come out. Are you set for the come out? Because here we go. There's a 314 Craps Master Journey. 4 easy. 4 will be the point. Mark it. Go 100 behind the line. All right, here we go. $21 in Crapsee. And we have a hard 8. Square pair. It will take you everywhere. And it is another 8. Mark it. All right, we have 150 on it. That's going to win 175, which means we can do one hidden down. We're to go 60 on the 8 and 50 on the 5 and 60 on the 6. I appreciate that, Trey. Thank you, sir. Always great to have support from everybody. Here we go. There's a 314 Big Joe Craps Master Journey. That is a 4 wiener. All right, it's going to win 20 on the front, 200 on the back. We'll go ahead and rack the black. Bring our world bet up. Hard ways paid for. And I'm all set for the come out roll. Hope you all are having fun in Crapsee. We have 22 now playing. We've had 62 total players in Crapsee during Season 4 of the D8 Perpetual table. And there's a double D-gen, hard 6. 6 will be the point. Mark it. And I'm going to bring this 50 over to the 4. And we'll press the 9 and 10 to 30. We'll do 100 behind the line on the 6. And grab a sip of water. Yeah, I was thinking about that, doing a Buffalo bet on the come out going forward. Since we're seeing the hard ways, Trey. Yep. There's a 5-1-6 mixer. Point winner. He's hitting points. He's making a case. Wonder if everybody knows where that's from. All right, we're gonna lose the hard 6. 20 on the pass, 120 on the odds. We're gonna go 25 on the whirl. Bring back our hard 6. Press them all up, 10 each. Do a $10 any 7 so that we can do a Buffalo bet and work our hard ways. All right, I'm all set on my end. Yeah, I don't know how to set the. I've never set the fire bet. I don't. Is that available in Crapsee? I think it's coming up in the next version of Crapsee. I think the fire bet. And we have a 6-4 easy 10. Ten's going to be the point. Mark it. Lose the any 7, we're going to lose the hard 10 because it was working. Let's get some reds for this quarter. Bring back the hard 10. We're going to make the 6 60. And we'll do 100 in the back on the 10. Whew. All right. Oh, well, yes. If you're playing on your own table, you have the option if you have the fire bet. Good for you. Now, here we go. And we have a 5-4 J-Mac hard 9. Mark it. We have 30 on it. It's going to win 42. Take it to 50. And we're going to see if we can get past this thing of getting our hardways to 15 each. And I'm all set. Crapsee number of players has jumped up to 23. And we have a 6-3 hard 9, the Franks, the soft 9. We have 50 on it. Gonna win 70. Gonna take our hardways to 20 each. I'm gonna go to 75 on the 5 and 9. Here we go. And we have a 6-4 easy 10, also a winner. 10 easy. Going to lose the hard 10, but we're going to win 20 on the pass, so we're going to put the hard 10 back for 20. We're going to win 200 on the odds. Grab our world bet. Rack the black. And get some reds for this quarter, because we're going to do a buffalo. $20 each. And just for Ed, we'll do a $2 ace deuce straight up. And the buffalo means we're working our hardways. Here we go. Number in Crapsee's jumping. And to come out 7, just to come out, does ruin that glorious bonus bet we were working on. But not a terrible roll in the scheme of things of what we're losing here. So we did lose the bonus. It's going to be a push on the whirl. It's going to be a push on the buffalo because the any 7. We're going to lose the $2 ace deuce. And we're going to win 20 on the pass line. 15 is going to go back up top. And we're going to rack a whole nickel. Woo! No, we're not. We're going to press the world bet to 30. Here we go. Come out roll. And we have a 5-3-8, not a shocker of a point this evening. 8's going to be the point, 8 easy. We were working our hard ways on the buffalo bet, so So we're going to lose the hard 8. Mark the 8. We're going to move 50 over to the 10. Split $5 off of the hard 6 to put it on the hard 8, make it 15 each. And we're going to do 150 behind the line. All right, and we have a question from new player, John. Thank you for subscribing the other day. He's new to Craps. So world bet, here let's go back to the table. I don't have an actual thing here. It's been imaginary this entire time I've had a YouTube channel. Some layouts in casinos have a globe of Earth because it's called a world bet or a world bet. I use this space to designate. Technically, if I did a world bet at the casino and it did not have a world designation for a world bet, they're going to put my $25 that I normally put right here for a world bet, they're going to put it right here at the top on the line, not in the NE7, but on the line of the NE7, because normally the NE7 on most casinos is right next to the horn bet, and they'll put it on the line to designate that it covers all the horns, the 4 horns, 2, 3, 11, 12, and the NE7. So if it's $25, that means there's $5 on the NE7, $5 on the midnight, the aces, ace deuce, and the yo. Okay, and the payout, if a 7 rolls, it's a push because it's based off the NE7, which is 4-1. So 4-1 would just win your four nickels back to replace your horn. If a 3 or 11 hit, it's 11 times the bet to keep the bet at 25. It's 26 times the bet to keep the bet at 25 if you roll aces or midnight. So that's why when I put it here, I'm indicating that it's a world bet for the NE7 and all the horns, and I'm putting it just in an area that everybody can see the bet. And if a come out 7 rolls, it's a push. Okay? I hope I've explained that well. There's plenty of people who have videos about the world bet. You can find that on a lot of people's channels. Ed Roll to Win, he plays the world bet a lot. He's the one that got me to play the world bet. It's a fun come out game if you can afford it. And when aces and midnight hit and you have a pressed up world bet, it's pretty thankful to your rack. Hey Mike, welcome. Appreciate you stopping by. You're welcome, John. All right, here we go. Six, 4, easy 10. Waylon's best friend down in the end. Check out Waylon's OldBayCraps if you would. Good friend of the show. That man has tons of videos and he's only ever used one camera angle. Amazing. All right, mark it. We have 50 on it. That's going to win 100. For 2, we'll get 3 change. And we're going to take it to 100. And we're going to always be collecting. So we're going to collect 50. We are going to lose the hard 10. I'm going to take from the other hard ways, because I like the hard ways to pay for themselves. Here we go. We have 24 in Crapsee. Thank you. Then we have a 6.2 Duracell Easy 8, which is also a winner 8. And you've just seen something very rare on my channel. I don't usually hit a fire bet, so that's very fortunate that I hit one. All right, we're going to lose the hard 8. We're going to win 20 on the pass. We have 150 in odds. That's going to win 180. So we'll bring back our hard 8, press the hard 8, hard 6 to match the hard 10, hard 4, and we'll bring over 300 back to the rack. And give me 1 second while I mute you all. All right, this is the come out roll, so I need my come out action. I think we're going to hit a horn. I want to hit it. And in doing so, we're just going to add a three-way for $1 each. I appreciate it, Swerve. 4-point fire bet so far. Thank you, Trey. Hey, Joe. Just talking about you earlier. I was hitting a lot of 4s earlier. And then I also was letting people know about your videos to watch for the craps table that you're building for Craps for the Cure. All right, I'm all set. You're all set. Wish I could get rid of this cough. And we have our third mid-mo-yo. 6.5 Chiro. Helping us out. All right. Sorry about the coughing. All right, market. That's a double winner. It's going to win 20 on the pass. We're going to lose the three-way dollars. But we have 50 on the world bet. That's going to be 10 on the yo. That's 11 times the bet. It's going to win 110. We're going to take it to 60, rack of black. And why not? We're going to parlay. We're going to parlay the pass line. So the pass line is going to go to $40. Yeah, Joe had a bad, what was it, pneumonia, Joe? For 4 weeks he's been coughing. I know your ribs hurt so bad. I'm so sorry. There you go, John. Yep, there's the horn, and it's, oh, we got to mark the other, that's our third yo. Gonna mark it in the field with a blue chip. Keeping track of all the yos we're throwing this season. Thank you, Ida. Or Seth, I'll just call you Seth from now. All right, here we go. And we have back-to-back mid-mo yos. Are you serious? So you guys know that last show, or the last two shows, I've been throwing the 5-3-6-2 dice set, which I'm still doing tonight. Whenever you see a yo, that's a primary hit because yo is on top of my dice set. All right, that's our fourth yo tonight. There's our fourth blue chip in the field. We're gonna win 40 on the pass line, so the parlay worked. We did a $20 parlay, so we're gonna take it back down to 20. Rack 60. And we're not done yet. We have a $60 world bet. So that's 5, 10, 11, 12. 12 times the bet. So 11 times 12 is what we're going to win on the yo. That's 132 to keep the bet up at 60. We'll take this too. We'll put it on the ace deuce straight up. And now we're going to go to $75. Rack another black. And we've made the come out game work for us this evening. Joe has an update. Coughed so hard 2 weeks ago. He popped a rib. Ah. Oh man. Sorry, Joe. That must hurt when you throw. Right? Oh, it was bronchitis. Yeah. Oh man. Sorry that you are hurting. Hey, Larry. Got Airborne Aces. He wants those burger cookies if I ever see him in Atlantic City. Thanks for joining. You just missed, we have back-to-back yos and had a world bet of 50, and then we pressed it to 60. And now we just pressed it to 75. Ace deuce. We will take that. 3 horns in a row. It doesn't happen often, but when it does, boy, is it fun. When you're playing the come out game. Mark it. Now we reduced our parlay on the pass line, but we're going to lose the $20 pass line. But we were playing the ace deuce straight up for 2. So that's going to win 30. 32 and down. We'll just rack that. And then we had 75 on the world bet, which is going to be 15 times 11, which is the bet. 11 times the bet. That's 165 to keep the bet at 75. So now I'm going to take it to 100. And I'm going to rack this green because I'm going to need it later. And I'm going to do another 3-way. But for $5 each on the ace, deuce, aces, and midnight. And now we have a $100 pressed world bet. I hear you, Joe. I've been doing the same thing at night just to get a good night's sleep. Yeah, I take some NyQuil myself sometimes, Ed. Brown water will cure it. You'd have to put in parentheses, though, temporarily. Temporarily. All right. Here we go. And there's a 3-2 Justice Gen. 3-2-5. Fever 5. That's a no field 5. Finally got a point. Mark it. All right, we're going to lose that world bet. And the three-way. Oh, I forgot to put the pass line back up. You all know I start at 20. Keep me honest. All right, we're going to move the 75 over to the 8, make it 90. We're going to go down to 50 on the 10, bring 100, and 50 back on the behind the line on the 5. And I'm all set on my end. Dr. R2W said so. Dr. Roll to Win, can you prescribe me some brown water for this cough? Oh my God, Crap and Camper, 4-1, buckshot. We just hit a 5-point fire bet. I have never hit a 5-point fire bet, I believe, on this channel. I've certainly never gotten above a 3 fire bet in Atlantic City. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. All right, 20 on the pass. We had 150 on the odd. That's going to win 225. And we're going to keep on collecting those blacks. And we're going to start off with a $50 world bet this time. And we're going to grab 15 on the NE7 for a Buffalo bet. And our hard ways are working. And we'll continue to do our honor to Ed with the $2 ace deuce straight up. Thank you, Swerve. Yes, sir, Trey. Thank you. Thank you, Swerve. That's a 5-point fire bet, everybody. Oh, let's go up here. Dr. Roll to Win said so. Brown water will cure it. Joe says, well, it might make you forget about it. And then Ed says, no, no, no. 1/3 lemon juice, 1/3 hone, 1/3 water right before bed. Honey is a second third. All right. Hey, Mr. Fixit. Welcome. I don't think I've seen you to this channel before. Like and subscribe if you haven't done so. Appreciate you joining. What are the donations for? Well, let's explain them, okay? All right, let me go back here real quick. All right, so this is a table. First off, it's a perpetual table, meaning the table that it started at with $10,000 bankroll and $1,000 unlimited rebuys is for the entire season of shows that we're doing with season 4 of the D8 perpetual table. We are on day 8. Instead of prizes and swag, which I don't have, Duracell and I chatted about this before we started the season, and we decided it would be a great idea to sponsor this season by helping out one of our dear friends who passed away last year, Mid-Moyo. And after he passed, his 4-year-old daughter at the time, a college fund was started for her in the Craps community, and we've been adding to it ever since. So this season we're sponsoring that by, in his honor, we are asking everybody for donations to the Layla Education Fund. The link is pinned to the chat. It's also in the description of every single D8 table video. And you can go right to the link. It'll take you right to the profile page. You can donate. It's 100% tax-free. And as I've always said to everybody during the season, if you're not at your laptop, there are 4 other ways you can donate through my channel, which is also in the description. And if you donate there, just make sure that you put in the memo for Layla or for Layla Education Fund. That tells me that it's not for me, that it's for the Layla Education Fund, and I will donate that on your behalf 100%, and you can feel better about yourself. We've had tons of people do it that way this season already. We hope to get more donations going forward. We have 2.5. We have this session, then we have 2 more days of the D8 Perpetual table, and that's what the sponsorship is for. So I hope I've answered your question, and I welcome you to the channel. All right, let's go back to the table. And we got some more chats. Here we go. They're still talking about, ever since the Alamo in 1836, they've been prescribing brown water for a cough. Yes, Mr. Figgy, yeah, Chiro Mucci, that's correct. He was mid-Moyo. That's right. That's my uncle. It's a shame to hear about what happened, but that's so awesome. Y'all are help. Oh, well, I'm very sorry for your loss. That's awesome that he was your uncle. He was a fantastic person and a good friend of mine. We had actually talked about me visiting him and his family the April before the August that he passed. So thank you. Hey, Waylon, welcome, man. Welcome in. Ed's still talking about his brown water for a cough between him and Joe, Craftsmaster Journey. Thank you, everybody, for welcoming Mr. Fix-It. And they're talking about other stuff that I can't get into. Same to you. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, let's get back to the rolling. All right, what did we just do? We just hit the 5 for the 5-point fire bet. All right, here we go. This is the come out roll. We have a Buffalo going. We have a $50 world bet going. And we've already hit 4 as the point. Why do I not have it marked? Do we not have the 4? Oh, it was a come out. It was a come out. It was a come out red that took the 4 away from the ATS. That's okay. Now I know where we are. All right, come out roll. And there's a 5, 3, 8 again. We were looking for a 6. The great thing about a fire bet is that a come out red does not affect a fire bet. All right, 8's going to be the point. We're going to move this back over here, $75 on the 5. We're going to lose the heart 8 because we were working the Buffalo. We'll lose the world bet and the ace deuce. We'll bring back the heart 8 for 15. We have it for 20 on the 6, 15 on the 5, 15 on the heart 4. And we're going to go max odds on the back, which is 200 on the $20 pass line. Here we go. We have 26 playing in Crapsee. The number keeps increasing. I love it. And we have another mid-mo-yo. How awesome is that? That is our 5th one of the night. It's a primary hit when I throw it. I don't have anything on it, but we get to mark our 5th yo of the night in the field. And I'm going to do a C&E for 10 each, 10 on the yo, 10 on the C, in honor of Chiro. They're still talking about elixirs and mixes for coughs from the 1800s in the chat. Here we go. And we have an ace deuce, 3 craps. The sauce. Acey deucey. All right, I thought I caught Joe talking about apple pie. Are we talking about apple moonshine, Waylon? Apple pie moonshine. I knew it. He was talking about apple pie moonshine. All right, we already have the 3 marked. So we had a $20 C&E. So we're going to lose the E. $10 on this is going to win 70. We're going to press our hardways. And we'll go to 30 on our C&E. So that's 15 each on the C&E. I have to put this up because it's just ridiculous. He said, we are laughing, but seriously, when I was a kid, the doctor prescribed it for fever and or cough. Brown water. Well, now Waylon's talking about apple pie moonshine and watermelon moonshine. If I ever meet you all, you better have some handy because I need to taste it. You guys are a riot. All right, here we go. I'm trying to be positive here. I don't want to turn anything off. Now we have a back-to-back ace deuce. Are you serious? That is 4 horns? 3 horns? Wow. Back-to-back. That's 3 horns in a row. Back-to-back ace deuces. All right, we had 30 on the... So that's going to be 15 on the craps. We'll lose the 15 on the yo. That's going to win 105. We're going to press the hard ways, rack the black. And I'm all set. Yeah, as Duracell pointed out last week, we are throwing way more horns. Glenn, I live off of coffee between 6 a.m. and 3 p.m. every single day. I love coffee. I love coffee. I love medium roast. I love dark roast. It doesn't matter because I drink it black. When I lost the weight last year, which I plan on doing this summer as well, I cut out all creamer and sugar in coffee, and it took about a month to go black on coffee. And that's what I've been drinking for about a year now. Ed, you and Joe are too much. Good old Southern gentlemen and docs in Washington. They just tell us to toughen up and deal with it. That's right. That's what I learned in the 70s. If you weren't bleeding profusely, you stayed outside and covered it with dirt. All right, Waylon knows how to make all the moonshine, so he'll provide it at the next brown water bash, if there's a brown water bash number 3. That's right. And I was just saying this earlier, but I was thinking about the stuff, Trey. Duracell pointed out last show that I am way over on horns than I should be with probability. Yikes. Oh my God, you guys are too much. All right. Here we go. $314 Big Joe. He starts talking. We throw a Big Joe Craps Master Journey. Check out his channel. We'd be making more money if we weren't hitting points. All right, we're going to lose the hard 4. We're going to take off the hard 8, hard 6 to replace it. Let's mark the 4. We have 50 on it. We're going to win 100. Going to take it right to 150. That's right, Larry. We rubbed some dirt in it. That's what we did. I appreciate that, Glenn. I'm hoping to make the 10 times multiplier at the end of August. The 26th or 7th through the 30th. Look at that. Duracell just pointed out 32 expected, and I've thrown 42. Wow. That's amazing. All right, here we go. I'm going to do one last bet in here. I'm going to get some reds for this quarter. I'm betting the 3-1, 4-1, 5-1, ace deuce aces. Here we go. Well, we did get a 1, but we also got a 6. A 6-1, 7 out. Or no, wait, yes. Sorry. I thought it was a leaner. It wasn't a leaner. It's a 6-1. I thought it was a 6-2. All right, well, we did hit a 5-point fire bet in 24 rolls. But that's going to end that shooter. That was a good one. Honestly, we would have made more money if we weren't hitting points. But I think we're doing okay. So close to the ATS. Let's get some reds. There's our ATS up top. Play our Buffalo. 20 pass line. We'll go 50 on the whirl again. I don't ever apologize for taking away somebody's don't. Here we go. I would consider that last throw just an unlucky throw that went into the hook. There's a 6-3-9. Soft 9. The Franks. It's the Franks. The soft 9. As Jeff would say, if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. All right, we'll just go 100 behind the line on the 9. We haven't hit too many of those tonight. Mark it. All right, we're going to try to go for 3 hits and reinvest everything until we've hit 3 hits. Yeah, you're right. You're not lying, Larry. It was all the horn numbers. When you have a 25 roller and you hit tons of horn numbers and come out reds, and you're hitting points, you know, it is what it is. Ed, it's bedtime almost because you're drinking the brown water, and that makes you go to bed earlier than you like. All right, here we go. And we have another 314. Craps Master Journey. All right, I'm going to wrangle the dice and then I'll read John's post because it's too large for the layout. Let's mark the 4. Let's go ahead and pay it out. We're going to lose the hard 4. We're going to win 60 up top for 1. Grab 4 change. We're going to power press 75. And I'm all set. Hold on first, before I get to John's, we got a little something about Mary over here with Duracell. How'd you get the beans over the frame? That's funny. All right, let me read this one because it's cut off. Yes, I am from Maryland. I live in northeastern Maryland, about 3 hours north of JMac. Jeff at Mid-Atlantic Craps, and I'm about an hour and a half south of Chris Dice Degen. And I'm actually, I'm on the eastern side of Maryland. On the west side is On Point Craps, Mike. He's in western Maryland. So I play, typically I play, here, let me go over here. So typically I like to play down at Maryland Live. They have the hard tables, and that's where this dice set has been most effective. I also play up north at Hollywood Casino in Perryville, which I absolutely hate because it is 3 times as bouncy as my bouncy side of the table, which some people will see the bouncy side again when I start getting back to some other lives outside of the D8 table. I want to start doing the underhand toss again. But I've never played at any of the casinos in Delaware. I have played Parks Casino in Pennsylvania, and then I try to play Atlantic City twice a year. But Maryland Live, I like playing down there. Whenever I go to the airport to pick up either my son or my sister-in-law, I always try to go to Maryland Live before picking them up. But yeah, that's where I usually go. I have not played, I've heard a lot about MGM Harbor, that they have $50 minimum tables. No thanks. And I have not played Horseshoe in downtown Baltimore. I worked in downtown Baltimore for 20 years, and I'm kind of done with being downtown. But I do understand that there's actually a tournament this weekend at Horseshoe Casino, which is a Caesar property, which I should be going to because I'm a Caesars rewards player. No, I don't live in Aberdeen. I actually live in Bel Air, so just south of Aberdeen. Maryland Live, typically, I would say for the majority, it's $25 tables. They do have $15 tables, but they have been known to actually open a set of tables on a Saturday morning and the minimums be 50 and 25. They're ridiculous. But again, it's a hard table, and I like playing on hard tables. All right, Glenn's saying he's used to fly out of Howard County Airport. Okay, okay. My brother lives in Cecil County. My other brother lives in Carroll County, so we're all in close proximity of each other. We're actually going to the Baltimore Orioles game tomorrow night, so I will be going downtown. Yeah, Mike does Horseshoe Baltimore, and they are becoming 25 regularly. Isn't that sad, man? Isn't it bad enough? Like, it's hard to win a $15 table. That's why we go to Vegas, where there's $5 craps tables and other places. All right, let's go back to the other table. We had a 4. We are all set. I took my 4 up. I power pressed it to 75. Replaced my hard 4. And there is a ace deuce, and that was a pretty throw, if I might add. There are those ones. Look at all those ones in the tracker. It didn't turn out too well for me earlier. All right, mark the ace deuce. I'm going to do a quarter in the field. Yeah, boy, there's a lot of chats coming in now. Woohoo! You're not always late, Jen. We did hit a 5-point fire bet before you came, though, including hitting it with a 3-2 Justice Gen 5. Yeah, I don't play National Harbor. They may have stadium craps and sometimes have 50 or 20, but I've heard that they have a lot of times they have $50 minimum tables. That's nuts. Oh, you're in White Marsh. That's awesome. I used to live in Kings Court, right near White Marsh, right off Philadelphia Road. Yeah, 15 at live sometimes. Sometimes they'll have a 15, a 25, and then a 50, like in close proximity of each other when they open. Yeah, Jen likes Maryland Live whenever she gets over here from DC. She's good. She's very good at the stadium craps. I will tell you that. I've witnessed a 36 roller, maybe a 42 roller. I can't remember, Jen. Yeah. Go O's. All right, here we go. It's going to take a long time to get to 70 rolls tonight. It's already 10:13. I don't mind. I got nowhere to go. Oh, we didn't pay our... did we not pay? Or did the ace... I'm sorry. Let me go back to the roll tracker. Nope. Okay, so we hit an ace deuce, and the ace deuce made me play the field. I just want to make sure why I had a field bet. Back-to-back ace deuces. 3 craps. Good thing I brought 2 water bottles down. I'm about to finish this one up pretty quick. Ace deuce. 3 craps. That's going to win a quarter on the field. You know what? We're going to keep pressing the 4 because it's... and we'll rack a quarter. 4 goes to 100. Yep, Jen's just confirming what I'm saying. Yeah, I played the old Sizzle, 66 Sizzle with stadium craps. All right, I'm all set. Here we go. We have a 6.2 Duracell Easy 8. Market. Lose the hard 8. We'll replace that. We're going to win 35 on the 8. We're going to keep feeding the 4. And we're going to rack a nickel. You know what's funny, Jen? It looks vertical from your angle when you look at the screen. But on the actual layout, it goes at a almost like a, not so much a 45-degree angle, but it goes to a 45-degree angle to the left. From my perspective. But it makes it look like on the screen, because the layout is curved in, it makes it look like it's straight up and vertical. Well, Clay wanted it out of the way, you know. He said it was too much of a distraction. I don't mind. I kind of like it there. Thank you. All right, here we go. We still have 23 in Crapsee, and it's already 10:15 Eastern. And that hit off the bottom rubber, but it's going to be a 6-3-9, soft 9, the Franks. It's also going to be a winner 9. Six three. It's going to win 20 on the flat, 150 on the odds. And we're going to do a $75 whirl. We'll put a $5 on the NE7 for our Buffalo. So we're working the hard ways on the come out. That's right. You can't be on Clay's bad side. Not when you're at Maryland Live. That's funny. We lost some people in Crapsee. It's probably getting late. This is a come out roll. And we have a 4-2 Easy 6, the lumber number, or the lumber bumper to some. $4-2 Easy 6. We just hit 70 rolls for the night. We lost the whirl bet. We're going to move the 30 over to the 9. And we'll do 100 behind the line. And you need to mark the 6. And we lost the hard 6 on the Buffalo. Bring it back up. Press them. Here we go. And we have a double hard 10 Old Bay bushel. Starting to mix up verbiage. Pretty cool. Hard 10. Mark it. We have 10 on the hard 10. That's going to win 70. We have 30 on the 10. That's going to win 60 for 1. Take the 10 to 100. Press the hard ways. And we're going to do a quarter horn high yo for Chiro. Hey PG, welcome man. Thanks for stopping by. Is it plywood? It clunks a little different. It is plywood. I believe it's 3/8 inch plywood with 2 layers of the green cheap Crapsee layout felt that you can get on like Amazon. And that's it. On the bouncy side, it's the same, but also a layer of neoprene. And so from stick right, I throw an underhand toss. From stick left, what I'm doing now is I throw a par toss. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I had to cut half the table off of the neoprene so I could practice on a hard surface again. Appreciate you stopping by. All right, here we go. And there she is. She had to rear her ugly head. There is the 4-3-7 out. That is going to end the night, as that is our 73rd roll. The bigger question is, did Old Bay make a profit tonight? We will have to find out. Stay tuned. I wouldn't say we got very close to the bonus tonight simply because we were hitting so many points that we were hitting some of the same numbers over and over and over again. We managed to hit 5 yos tonight. Let's look at the roll tracker just to confirm. That is correct. So the 5 yos will be added to our count, which is, we had 32 coming into today. So that makes it 37 yos. Look at that stack. That stack is about 8 inches high of blue chips next to the mid-mo-yo chip. Why are you crying, Jen? Weren't you playing the 7? Oh, because you came in late and you did your lay bet. Well, should have got in here earlier. You probably would have got crushed on the 5-point fire bet, though. All right, let's see if we made a profit at all. So my starting bankroll tonight was $3,000. There's 1,000 in purple. There's another 500. There's 2,000. There's 2,500. There's 3,000. We made a whopping $118 profit on a $3,000 bankroll. That's if we did a 3K bankroll. We could have done a $2,500 bankroll. I can't remember. A $2,500 bankroll would be that we made $618 profit, but we made 100. Now the reason we made 118 profit is because we came back, because we got sniped twice on 700 across. So, but a 5-point fire bet will bring you back to even, and then you win a little bit extra so you can go to a nice steak dinner and play for another day. Yikes, in the hole, 2K. Catch you next time. That's right. 118 is nice for a steak dinner. That's awesome. All right, let's go back here. All right. Whew, that was fun. I didn't win a lot of profit, but I didn't lose my rack like I've done 6 other times during this season. Thank you for playing on D8, day number 8. I hope you guys are liking the little movie vignettes that I'm doing with playing with the D8 perpetual table day numbers. I thought I'd add a little extra since that's what I'm known for, is like movie strategies and stuff. And I love movies, and so I was incorporating some things there. So I'm trying my best to come up with things for each of the days. It's very hard. There's 10 of them. I didn't start thinking about it until I think the third one, which we did. It was a Rocky 3 background. And then day 4 was, I think, just a poster from Lethal Weapon 4. Day 5 was from Fast 5, Fast and the Furious. And then, what was day 6? I can't remember what day 6 was. Day 7 was the James Bond 007. And then the D8, I did the Hateful Eight for the D8 table. But thank you for joining me. Thank you for all the likes, the subscribes. If you forgot to hit the like and subscribe on the way in, be sure to hit it on the way out. We did it all tonight for this guy, Chiro. The fedora is on the wall. I want to thank everybody for their donation. If you donated to the Layla Education Fund, there's always time. It's 24/7. It was started last year. It's going till she decides to go to college. So please donate to it if you can. Again, if you don't want to donate directly to the site, which the link is in the chat, you can always go to one of the 4 ways you can donate to my channel. Make sure that you designate it in the memo for Layla or for Layla Education Fund, so that I know it's not for me and that it's for the Layla Fund, and I will donate 100% of it. In fact, I'm making my first deposit tomorrow from everybody who's donated that way so far. So I'm looking forward to that. That's going to make us all feel good. So thank you for playing. Thank you for all your support. Duracell, this one was for you, buddy. Thank you so much. Had a lot of fun tonight. I can't believe we hit hard ways, but I didn't win on many hard ways. Because I think the hard ways were establishing the points, and I wasn't playing then. So, but all in fun. I don't care how much I make. I love rolling out for you guys. I will continue to do it next Tuesday, which next Tuesday is July 16th. Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, for day 9 of the D8 Perpetual Crapsee tournament table. I hope you all will join us. We had a lot more players tonight than we've had in the last couple of weeks. So it was nice to see the turnout. And I want to thank you all for donating. Thank you for supporting the channel. I'm Craig. This is OldBayCraps. This is my channel. This is my layout. Thank you for coming. And when you're at your casinos, season your play all. Hey, we forgot something. We forgot to go to Crapsee. We need to see a total of people playing, don't we? Let's do it. By the way, here's the new Here's the new logo for the OldBayCraps channel. It's OldBayCraps in fancy lettering, a nice blue crab for Maryland. And then we have the hard 10 dice. So look out for some of that. I told you about the store and the merch. I've got some of the things with this new logo. Here are the top shooters tonight. 24, 12, 11, 9, 8 to round out the top 5 of shooters. That's much better shooting than normal. And what did I do differently? I actually went down further with my grip on the dice to help keep the dice together as they went. And I think it was helping me be more consistent. So I'm going to continue to do that. But let's go over to Crapsee. And let's look at this real quick, this roll distribution. Look at the 3 and the yo. Is that not ridiculous? 44 threes this season. 37 yos. The reds keep on coming. We're trying to close the gap. We were able to close the gap a little with the reds with those 8s tonight. We threw a lot of 8s tonight. Let's look at the leaderboard. All right, so we had Press Regress, who is still in the lead at 11,000. We have Dracula behind, still at 8,000. Jugador, Bald Cajun, Andy, Duracell 8, Big Money Ray, Hard 6-8 at 4,300 plus. If I'm reading this right, it says Red Cedar Dice at 3,900 plus, 3 Kilo at 3,600 plus, and rounding out the top 10 is Odds Fellow at 3,000 plus. So again, when I write up the recap for this day, day 8, when I write up the recap, I will always put in the top 10 finishers in Crapsee. All right, now we can go back to when you're at your tables, season your play. You all have a good night. I'm getting giddy and tired. Later all.